Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Fragrance with Filson, and in today's video we are going to rank the whole Kayali line. So if you're interested in that, then keep on watching. Alright, as you guys can see, I absolutely love the House of Kayali. They're one of my favorite brands of all time. I think they're doing such an amazing job, not only with their branding, their marketing, the quality of their products. Also, shout out to Huda Beauty as well. The Catan sisters are absolutely amazing, and shout out to them. I think they're doing such a great job. So I want to go into how I discovered the house. It was actually, I think 2022, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of like heard about it. Obviously I was seeing things online and I can't remember what I bought first. It might have been Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. It might have been, yeah. And from there, when I tell you I fell in love, like Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper is my absolute favorite from the house. And from there, I think I was like exploring, and then Vanilla Royale came out, and then Yum Pistachio came out. Either it was 2022 or 2023 where I was collecting a lot of the other fragrances that I didn't explore yet, and when I would go into Sephora, I would be trying them on and all of that. But then I believe I blind bought Vanilla 28 and then Elixir 11. My orders are not right, guys, but those were the ones that I knew I blind bought, and then I sampled some other ones in Sephora and then slowly just started collecting and catching it on a sale and all of that jazz. But when I didn't see some of the fragrances in Sephora or other places, I went ahead and I got the Discovery set. So this is a great place to start. I recommend you just go ahead and get the Discovery set. It has most of the original lineup of Kayali, so this is kind of where the backbone of the brand lies, and so you can definitely get a gist of what you can experience. Even though it doesn't have my all-time favorites in this lineup, I do think it's a nice starting point. But like I said, my personal favorite is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I love Yum Pistachio, and we'll go through some of my other favorites as we go down the line, but I do think this is a great place to start. I'm gonna start with, since I have the little version, we're gonna rank. My least favorite from the Kayali line is Lovefest Burning Cherry, and the reason why is because I don't like cherry notes. I don't like to eat cherries. I don't like cherries in fragrances. There's something medicinal I just can't get with cherries for some reason. I think the only fragrance that I have cherry that is my all-time favorite is Burberry Herb, but that's a sour cherry, and I don't know how heavy that is present in that fragrance, so that's why I can get away with that one. But other than that, this fragrance is beautiful. It has like a Palo Santo note. It has other like really amazing notes that I love. If it didn't have the cherry, I think this would be my favorite perfume, but because it has that cherry, it's just bothersome and I don't like it. I know a lot of people talk about the performance with Lovefest Burning Cherry. I don't get that. Maybe it's because I don't like it that when I spray it on skin, it just wouldn't go away for me for some reason. So I did get a lot of long wear on my skin, but again, that's maybe because I'm just so hyper aware of that note that I don't like and the fragrance that I don't like. So it's just like I couldn't get it off of me fast enough. And it's not bad, but I just, like I said, when there's a note that bothers you, you just don't like it. But I can appreciate that it's a very good quality fragrance. The other ingredients are amazing. If it just wasn't for that one note, I think I would be okay with it. So anyways, that is Lovefest Burning Cherry coming at the last spot. My next one that I don't like, Invite Only. Yeah, again, controversial, but I don't like it. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what it is. I love the amber note. I love amber fragrances. Like, I might have to revisit this one. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not going to test anything out right now, but I also can appreciate what a good quality fragrance this is, and so I understand this being people's favorites, but for me, it's just something that's bothersome in it that I just can't really like douse myself in it. So anyways, I'm not gonna harp on that, but that's another least favorite of mine. Now, if you haven't watched my last video, I'll leave it up here and you guys can watch it after this video, but it was a declutter and I was sharing all the fragrances that I might be getting rid of, and this was one of the ones because I blind bought this one based off the notes. The notes looked absolutely incredible. I loved everything about it, the way it was described, the way people were talking about it. I mean, I was sold on it. So I was like, you know, at that point I think I had Vanilla 28, I had Deja Vu, I had my Sweet Diamond, I had all all of the ones that were like signatures, and I was like, yeah, these are great. I don't know how this can turn out bad, but it did. Now, I did let this sit for a very long time, but I just don't love it. I always describe it as like a purple Fanta note scent, whatever you want to call it, that comes through, and I just don't understand that because there's no grape fragrance, or there's no grape note in it. It is a apple, rose, I'll pop up the notes on the screen, but honestly I don't get it, but also can appreciate it's a very good quality fragrance, and for someone who does like this profile, I think you're gonna absolutely love this. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I might be giving this bottle away because, like I said in my last video, if you watched it, I asked you guys to comment on something, and someone did comment, and I think I'm just gonna do like a little secret giveaway because she followed directions. So that's the perk of engaging with the content. You guys might get treats and goodies. So I will do a giveaway, maybe a big giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. Maybe I will do a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed. Okay, so the next one, this is Citrus 08, and again, this was like one of the original ones that launched the brand. And while this is not a bad fragrance, this is something definitely, based on the notes, it's a citrusy fragrance. It's something that I would definitely be drawn to, and I would like, and I do like it. It's just not something I grab for on a regular basis. I do think since spring and summer is coming up, I'm going to definitely try to grab it a little bit more, especially around the house. But it's not anything crazy, I would say. Like it definitely gives body spray vibes, but that's not a bad thing. I think it has its time and its place. I definitely want to keep it in my collection, so that's why I do keep it, because I do like it a lot, but I just haven't been grabbing for it. As you can see, the dent, that's not the greatest dent, but definitely going to try to get through this and maybe reassess. I don't know if they even have this on the website still, but anyways, that is Citrus 08. All right, so we're now getting into like the middle ground. Kind of touched, like I said, on the dislikes that I don't like. So now we're kind of in that middle ground. I don't love it, I don't hate it, but it's not that great. So this one is the new Eden Sparkling Lychee 39, I believe. And this one is really, really pretty. I do like it. I was very excited when this launched, and that's why I had to grab it, because I do love Eden Juicy Apple. This one didn't really live up to the Eden line. I mean, I guess it is very comparable. They're like similar. I know people were like very critical of Eden Juicy Apple, saying like it's again like a body spray, body mist, whatever, which I understand that. I do think you get that in the opening, but they do settle down and, you know, develop and turn into something a little bit more interesting, especially if you layer with them. I do think they're great. But in regards to the Eden Sparkling Lychee, I am not a fan of this one. It's not bad, it's beautiful. I've worn it a couple times, as you can see, but it's not a wow, and it's not something like I want to smell outside of my house, if that makes sense. So it's not anything I feel like, oh wow, you know, like go out and show out, but it is nice to have. I love the bottle. Anything pink I'm a sucker for, so that is that. And yeah, that's Eden Sparkling Lychee. Okay, so the next one is Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. I feel like also this is a very middle ground one for me. At first I really did not like it, but as you can see, like over time it's developed, the juice is getting a little bit richer and darker, and so when I revisit it, I do understand why people like it, and I do see why I could like it, maybe for a summer scent. I was really going back and forth about it last year. I was like, oh, should I buy it, should I not buy it? And I'm glad I waited. I'm gonna try to test it out and see if I want to add it to my collection, and if I do, I think I'm gonna just do one of the mini sizes. Yeah, it's good, but I'm not like in love with it, but I definitely do see why it's in a lot of people's top fives. It is a very good fragrance, but again, I just need a little bit more time, and I think since the weather is getting a little bit warmer, it's a great time to kind of play around with it. So the next one is Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64, I believe, and this one is a very beautiful one. I love this. This is very high quality. This smells more expensive than it actually costs, and so for that, I do absolutely absolutely love it. Now I go back and forth about wanting a full-size bottle because obviously you see I haven't really gone crazy on this travel size. I've been very cognizant of it because I'm going back and forth. I'm like, do I want a full bottle? Do I not? Because I don't necessarily wear this by itself. I will layer it. I love layering it with Yum. I think that's a great combination and it's good. It is really, really good. I do like it. I should have worn a little bit more in the winter time, but guys, when you have so many fragrances, it's really hard to get through a lot of your perfumes. But so yeah, the verdict is still out on whether I want to get a full-size bottle or not. I think if it goes on sale, then I would snatch it up, because what I would do is just let it sit for a long time, because I do think it gets better. I just opened it up and smelled it, and guys, it actually does smell very, very good. I don't know why I haven't been wearing it, but now I think this video has me rediscovering this one and I might be wearing it a little bit more. So anyways, that is Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. All right, I'm gonna try to go a little bit quick because I think I'm losing the sun, but actually no, that's not the one I want. But we're gonna do the Oud collection. Okay, so let me go with, I do love the Oud collection, but I don't have the new smoky one, but I think for my least favorite, or the next run, like the next ranking after Vanilla Royale, would be the, actually I think Vanilla Royale would come after this. So yeah, let's just switch that order. But the only reason why I'm saying that is this is a very good quality perfume. It's very beautiful, but I do feel like it leans a little bit too masculine for my taste. So if a man wore this, I would absolutely love it. And I think I've mentioned this before, if this was like a room spray, or if I had the Bkhur and I was burning that in my house, I would absolutely love this fragrance. So yeah, nothing bad about it. It's just not something that I would personally wear, but I do keep it because I do like smelling it from time to time. And sometimes I will try to layer it to, you know, make it a little bit more feminine. But yeah, this is a very good quality juice. So the next one is going to be the Oudgasm Vanilla Oud, and this one is really beautiful, but while I thought this was going to be my absolute favorite from the line, it actually wasn't. It's very good. It's not as strong as I would have liked it, but I do appreciate it for what it is, and I do think since it's been sitting, it's gotten a lot better. I actually would play around with the idea of getting a larger bottle of this one, but for right now, I'm happy with this amount. I mean, I think I've used quite a bit. Yeah, that is Vanilla Oud. So I go back and forth about the placement for the next one, but I'm gonna put Rose Oud in the next lineup because I'm glad I got the big bottle, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of wish I got the big bottle of Cafe Oud. But I go back and forth because some days I'm like, oh my god, I love this, but then other days I'm like, Cafe's better. But this one is a beautiful Oud, Rose Oud, you know, that's like a classic scent profile, especially in like Middle Eastern fragrance. So I'm happy to have this one, especially because I don't have some of the classic like Instant Cafe or Roses Vanille and all of those, but I'm actually happy because I don't like those ones a lot, so this is definitely more of my speed. And this, guys, with Sweet Diamond Pepper is the most amazing combo ever. I absolutely love it, so highly recommend. Check that one out with Sweet Diamond Pepper. And my absolute fave from the Oudgasm line is definitely Cafe Oud. This is so beautiful. I don't even know how to describe this one. It's just so beautiful. You definitely get the coffee. It's more of like a cappuccino. You get the freshness from the other notes. I think, what is, oh, they don't have it on. But yeah, this is my favorite out of the whole Oudgasm line. Again, I will put the notes on the screen, but guys, this one is amazing. If you haven't gotten your nose on this one, please do. I do even think it's a safe blind buy. Definitely try with the smaller one. I'm kind of upset that the Smoky Oud doesn't have a small bottle. If you guys know if they do, or another seller that carries a smaller one for Smoky Oud, please let me know, because I do want to try it out, but I don't want to blind buy the bigger bottle. The next one is the Wedding Silk Santal 35. This is not going to focus, so we're just going to talk about it. Oh, there we go. This one is really beautiful. I love the Wedding collection. I do prefer Silk Santal a little bit more, but I did appreciate this fragrance when I sampled them. Thank God they had sample sizes, so I didn't have to blind buy this, but I really do love this fragrance. I was very tempted in getting the full-size bottle just to have it because I knew it was limited edition, but it's actually still available, so if I wanted to get it, I could. I do see it getting better now that it's been sitting for quite some time now, but it's not necessarily masculine, but I do understand and appreciate it more on men, I think. Yeah, definitely. I definitely get that vibe. I do appreciate it I think for men to wear it, or if I was to wear it, I would layer it. But again, I'm still trying to figure out what that looks like because now it's been sitting for a while and I do think I like it a little bit more. But it is a beautiful scent and I'm up in the air about getting the full-size bottle, but I'm glad it's still in stock. All right, now it's getting a little bit tricky on orders because we're getting to my top faves, but Eden Juicy Apple is one of my all-time favorites. I think you guys can see the dent. Now, I really had to stop myself from wearing this. I was literally wearing it almost every single day. I would layer it with Yum Pistachio as well, and that combination is so good. Guys, this is amazing. When I first got it, yes, I did, think like, oh, it's overrated. It's basic. It's like a body mist. I don't get it. But when I actually let it sit for a little bit and like start to really use it, I really understood the hype. I really get it. So this is such a beautiful fragrance. I love the bottle. It's so girly. It's so flirty. I think everyone should have this in their collection. I really do. If you do like the notes of it, I think it's so beautiful. Give it a chance if you haven't. Maybe start with the smaller bottle or even just start with the Discovery set and play around with the smaller 2 ml. I love Eden Juicy Apple. Okay, so Deja Vu White Flower 57 is one of my top favorites. And I always, when I wear this, I always layer it with Vanilla 28. I think that combination is so beautiful. I've obviously gone through a lot of it, but I do have the smaller bottle. I actually started with, I started with the small bottle and I was going through it and then I went ahead and I got the bigger version. So yeah, definitely one of my top favorites. I absolutely love it. It's great for layering. It's so beautiful. I don't know how to describe this. It's obviously like a very white floral, but it has like a lot of vanilla in it. So this one has top notes of nectarine, gardenia, pear, middle notes of tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom, base notes of vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. Guys, this is amazing. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to try to get more wear out of it during springtime because I do wear it to bed, like I said, with Vanilla 28, but I definitely need to start wearing it out more because it's just that beautiful. And yeah, I just feel like this is even like 100 ml bottle worthy. I need to get like the bigger bottle. I have 50 ml for a lot of Kayali fragrances. I think that's a good place to start, but once you start to like enjoy the fragrance, you love it, I think then that's when you can invest in a bigger 100 ml, but that's just me. And I just like the cohesion of all of my bottles kind of being the same size. So anyways, yeah, I'm rambling, but Deja Vu White Flower, love it. So the next one is Vanilla 28, the very classic, the very infamous, the very popular girl in the scene. She's a tried and true vanilla, a great base for a lot of fragrances, a great topper for a lot of fragrances. But can I just say that I hated this at the beginning? I didn't get it. When I first got it, I did not get it. I was just a little thrown off. The way it was described, the brown sugar, the vanilla, just all the notes that were being described in the fragrance, I just did not imagine it. And I think that's why we need to stop trying to imagine or picture fragrances and what they'll smell like based off the note. I really think we just need to like go into it willing to explore what the fragrance has to offer, because having that expectation, I think, ruined me experiencing this fragrance for the first time. So I would say don't go into fragrances trying to guess what it will smell like. Obviously try to gauge it, but we shouldn't be blind buying anyway, so I would say sample. But luckily when I bought this, I only bought the tiny little 20 ml or whatever, or 50, what is this, 10 ml? So I had the little one, obviously started to go through it. This did have to sit for a while before I started to consider it again. Yeah, so after it sat for a while, I got it. I started layering it, I started playing around with it. So yeah, absolutely love. I think when I'm done with this bottle, I might go with the 100 ml. I do. I think I'd rather have the 100 ml and have it just sit for a while, because that's the only issue is like when you start to get low on the Vanilla 28, you're gonna want to re-up or have a backup bottle ready for you, because you're gonna want to let it sit before it's like ready to be used, if that makes sense. It does smell nice like fresh out the box, but I definitely enjoy it a lot more when it has sit for a while and you can see like the juice looks so pretty. The Wedding Silk Santal 36. Absolutely love this fragrance. Now, I did start with the travel size, not the travel size, the mini. Well, I started off with the sample, then I ordered the mini size, and I've already went through one, and then I bought a backup of the mini. When I first sampled it, it was good, but I really had to sit with it for some weeks before I considered buying the mini. So then when I bought the mini, that's when I really fell in love with it. I started using it, and then I missed out on getting the 50 ml the first time. So I actually caught this on a restock. I think I talked about this, but they had reallocated some stock from the UK to America. So I was able to grab a 50 ml from there, which thank God I did. But obviously, as you guys can see, it is getting to the halfway point. So I don't know, I might cool it on this bigger bottle and just open up the small bottle to use. But there are rumors. I did see, I did post a short about this fragrance, link it up here, but someone commented on TikTok that they might be restocking at the end of the year. I don't know. Guys, let me know. Please confirm if you guys have heard of rumors or anything like that. Let me know. I think they restocked the mini. Apparently that sold out really quickly. I didn't even know about that. But anyways, love this fragrance. I'm so sad that it's a limited edition. If they relaunch this though, I'm buying 2 bottles. Absolutely. I'm hoping they launch it in 100 ml. Maybe that's what they're working on. Oh, I hope, because if they do, I'm definitely getting a 50 ml and 100 ml. Yeah, and then here's that backup bottle, the mini of the Wedding Silk Santal that I have. So the next one I will show you guys is Musk 12. So this is my empty bottle. This is where it all started. And I went through this and then I bought this and I panicked because I couldn't see any of the other sizes in stock. So I bought this. So I do have a backup of the mini, but I did get my hands on the 100 ml. So I was able to get my hands on the 100 ml. Now this I had to get from Harrods in the UK. So that was a little bit of a cheat code, which was nice. It was in stock. I don't even think it's in stock now. I really was in a panic, guys, because I didn't love Musk 12 at the beginning. I thought it was like, oh, it's okay. It's pretty. It's nice. I was like, yeah, this would be great for, you know, a base, a layer, layering base, fresh out of the shower, you know, like that's what I thought of it. But honestly, in the last several months, it's really become my tried and true comfort scent. And so when I'm not feeling the greatest or not in the mood for any other heavy fragrances, my mood is just not in the greatest place, I definitely reach for Musk 12. It's so amazing for that. It's a great comfort scent. It's a great bedtime scent. I mix this with Barberry Her EDT. Guys, that combination, you have to try it. It's so amazing. But yeah, I was so happy. But guys, look, my dent. It's so much. But I also posted shorts and something on TikTok and Instagram about this fragrance as well being out of stock. And Mona actually commented on my Instagram and she did say that they are working very hard on trying to get this restocked. So eventually it will be restocked. I don't know if that will be a permanent restock or a temporary restock. I don't know. But she assured me that they will restock this, so I will be able to get my hands on it again. And you will too. So guys, just hang in there until everything is finalized. But I'm very, very, very happy that that will be coming back into stock and I will be stocking up. Top two Kayali fragrances. This was really, really, really hard, but I have to go with number 2 spot is Yum Pistachio Gelato. And even while I'm saying that, I kind of regret it because this is, guys, look at that. Look at that dent. That dent is going to tell you what this fragrance means to me. And mind you, I bought the travel size, like the tall one, this one of Yum. It's in one of my bags. I couldn't find it, but I bought that first. I went through it. I think I got halfway through it. Guys, the compliments that I got from this fragrance, that is literally why I bought it. Not because I don't love it. I do love it. But when I tell you every single time I wear this, I get compliments. While it is like long lasting, I always like to keep decants and samples and all of that. Sometimes if my bag is big enough, I'll even throw the full fragrance in my bag, and I do like to top off. So if half the day has gone by and I'm not wearing like a beast mode fragrance, I do top off. So when I top off with this fragrance, literally I get compliments right off the bat. That opening is like such a draw to people and I absolutely love it. This actually worked very well in like the high heat summer, and yeah, that's when I got like the most compliments. So very interesting. I do love it. This is an all year fragrance, by the way, because like it just wears so well in the cold, the heat, etc. She did such an amazing job with the launch. You know, it was a spring launch. I think that was perfect. It catapulted us into the summer, which was amazing. And then we saw the fall and winter. So I really got to experience this whole fragrance through. It's actually been a year since its release. So yeah, I'm like all the way done with it. And I do have a backup bottle. I had to. I don't even remember when I got this, but I had to get a backup bottle. And my mom loved it so much, so I bought her 100 ml. So she has a 100 ml bottle. She hasn't been wearing it a lot, and I did comment and I told her, if you're not gonna wear it, I'm gonna take it back. But then she started to wear it, and oh my gosh, I love it. Like when she sprays it and she smells like it makes me so happy. So enjoying hers, and I'm enjoying mine. And yeah, guys, this is signature scent worthy. That's how I feel about this fragrance. It is absolutely signature scent worthy, and it's so beautiful. It's like a fresh gourmand. This is exactly my speed. Like this is what I imagine and I want out of a gourmand. It's not too literal, but it is like absolutely yummy. Like that, she did so good with the title. It's so, or with the name rather, it's so yummy. Like that's how I can describe it. That is Yum Pistachio Gelato. Last but certainly not least, while we're still have a little bit of sun left with us, is my love, my beloved, my heart, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I absolutely love this fragrance, guys. It makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, just the way Mona described it, the note story, just how it's described, like the feeling of falling in love and all of that. Like this is such a special fragrance to me. I absolutely love it. I've had amazing times and memories and moments with it. It's so good. I haven't made a crazy dent in it. I have worn it a lot, but I did also go through one of these. I think this is my second travel size of this one. So I did start with the travel size, then I bought this bottle. I went through one travel size, bought another one, made a dent in that, and then this one has a good dent in it, but I think it's like up to here. But anyways, this one I do save for special occasions, or just, I don't know, just when I need that little boost. I love layering this with Delina, the original. Oh my god, guys, try that combination. And like I said, the Rose Oud, but Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper and Delina, guys, you will get stopped in the streets 100%. You will. That's why I'm like saving this. This is a very special fragrance that I'm saving for special occasions. This is so happy to me. Like this is the spiciness, like everything about it. I just love it. This is my idea of a fragrance. If I was ever to create a fragrance, it would be like in this realm. Like this is what I would want, like from the bottle to all of the notes. It's just my favorite. So yeah, that is my top Kayali. And I love it, and I could go on and on and on about it, but I won't. If you guys do want, breakdown of the notes or anything like that, I can do another video, but because there's so many fragrances and not a lot of light time right now, I had to kind of rush through this. But let me know if you guys want me to like do another topic with the Kayali fragrances. So yeah, guys, we have come to the end of the video. That was me ranking the Kayali house, and I don't know if I did a good job. Hopefully I'll try to get them in order in post, but let me know your favorite. If you have explored this house, if you have a favorite, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And if you haven't tried this house, which fragrance are you itching to try? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.